It's a kind of visual novel murder mystery game, but it's like cyber murder mysteries. So I can actually just recap the entire thing. We have a log. Now let's go into the menu. And we'll go into the flowchart. So, yes, so we've just started. So, in the first scene, it's revealed we're police officer, but we're like a super brain police officer with a cyber eye that has an AI and it can do things like zoom in. So we find a dead body. Hang on, we can actually just look at the files instead. Found a dead body. Was it you? Yes, it was you. We found this person's dead body at a merry-go-round, and she's been stabbed, and her eyeball was taken out, and stuffed inside of the merry-go-round was her daughter. But we know her daughter for reasons, for anime reasons. We know them both. So that was scene 1, and scene 2 was exploring the main character's dreams, which sort of just established that dreams exist and we can dive into them, and there's a weird dream logic to unlocking stuff. But we haven't really established anything other than that. That's it. That's the entire game so far. So we're dream police officers. We're anime dream police officers. And this is our boss, our police station boss. So we have this cursor, we can click on things. Look at these bags, for instance. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks for costume parties. There's a fishing flag. A flag with a big catch on. There's a police officer mannequin. Police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario.
See what you did there?
He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
Boss, somebody got murdered. That was the moment I started to worry about boss's mental health. Shelves. I mean, I would have called it a cabinet, but sure. The entrance. Shelves. More bags. More bags. How many? There's a matryoshka.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
You know, you should try and keep a good relationship with your boss and colleagues.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
She didn't seem bothered. It sounds like a backhanded compliment to me, or even an insult, possibly.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
Before you became a police officer? He's only 42. How long have you... Anime logic. Okay, don't forget. Boss's desk. There were stickers all over the front.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped.
Replace the batteries. That's a solvable problem.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Get a smaller tree. Put it in a cupboard. A plastic figure. A cabinet. A police poster. Okay. A symbol.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
A stationary bike for indoor training. A map on the wall.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
A mysterious mask displayed on the wall. A public bath door curtain. That's a thing that exists. An electronic darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Put games on your computer. This one here. Here's a computer on a desk. The type that has a monitor built in. Like a Mac. Boss's desk. There were stickers. Oh, yeah, okay, so we did that already. A chair. A bookshelf. I'm going to do all this. Getting my money's worth. It's full of files and binders. I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movie, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? A happy birthday banner decoration. The birthday party was a while ago, though. It's a tanuki!
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yes!
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Soccer ball! A soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
The boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. Maybe he just collected footballs. Volleyball. Wasn't quite an American accent, but I did it anyway. Soda door curtain? A sober. Oh no, sober. Restaurant door. I don't know what sober is. Okay, let's talk to boss. The look at boss. She's sitting on a desk casually. Okay, I see you still having to clean this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground.
Sweet and clean now, after the rain.
We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here.
You need some air conditioning.
Dark and dreary all the time.
I guess that would be like a security risk.
So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Okay, so both of you know this information. I don't know somehow.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Okay, my AI can go off and do things like see. Oh, I guess it remembers things. I don't know. Have you seen Black Mirror, Date? That's a bad idea.
Were you with her this whole time?
That's one of the better episodes of Black Mirror as well.
You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
So we found her. Like this. She wasn't dead though, so that's, you know. Well, and she had the ice pick, so she could have done murders. She's 12 years old and in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Don't know why you needed to mention that game. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Okay, about that case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
We both lost eyes, right?
But it might.
He's missing an eye. That's like a major thing of this game.
Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be on the case anyway. If that's what's it called? You know, if I've got personal stakes in this case, I shouldn't be on the case. And also, if it requires me knowing information that I'm not supposed to know, I probably somebody else should be on the case. But maybe there are only so many brain police to go around.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
Okay, what's the status of the No, let's start to ask about Renju Okura.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night.
We should ask him.
I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
With your personal phone or your police phone?
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse.
But I know Shoko. I could verify Shoko's corpse. You didn't need to bring him in.
And naturally started asking him questions.
What's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
Boss.
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know.
Seems strange.
I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
What sort of police officer are you if you don't know her name? Like a detective, I mean. I suffer from... Oh yeah, he suffers from a memory disorder. That's still not great. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. Somehow I kept this job, though. I've been having flashbacks recently. Fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
I think that could kill a person with weapon.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Yes.
Almost definitely.
About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding?
No, a different ice pick.
The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. It's impossible.
Is that your growl face? It's a strange face you're making.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju.
Yeah, I've got a magical eyeball that tells me stuff.
Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
No, I think I'd have to have a cell phone. I mean, I've got a magic eye, but still. I feel like I'd be a job requirement. Took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Okay, I guess I'm done. Thanks for the photo. The entrance. Coffee maker.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make anything sound dirty, even if she does it on purpose. I think that sounds like a sexual harassment. No, you shouldn't. You're the boss. I feel like I'm done. Let's keep... Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
No, the second ice pick.
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
They exist.
It is unusual.
I know.
Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. They may have even been the killer.
Are we hallucinating?
Hello.
Can everyone see you or just me?
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Okay, everyone can see you.
Well, still.
I guess I'll talk to the eyeball. It is a cute, weird eyeball bear thing. I'll give it that. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
You know, you are kind of cute like that.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. Why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room, and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball.
Oh, it is an AI ball. Okay. He's from the he's a future engineer.
You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous.
It's a bit weird you've given it to a police officer, to be honest.
An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology.
I mean, you could make a fortune, Pewter.
Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner.
I mean, I feel like technology-wise, there'd be several steps before having, like, adorable mascot eyeball AI. Like, that'd be integrated. The personality thing would be integrated into things before it got shoved into the eyeball. Like, this wouldn't all happen at once. It doesn't matter. I'm nitpicking.
She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Iba's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve in my brain. Let us talk about actually speaking. Okay, back inside.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Gar. Oh no, it's not Pirate Day anymore. Why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient.
I don't know. It took you like, you know, there's a whole thing of it coming. But it's fine.
I concluded that it was
I do.
better
I
to
like
have the
Iba,
both
but
of you cure this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Guessing it's that Otto. I don't know. Just for some reason, I just have a feeling it might be Ota Matsushita.
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was there first, Iba.
I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you are able to visit a new destination, a map will appear on the bottom right of the screen. Open the... Sorry, I was distracted by the pixel. Iba. Open up the map and pick a destination. You can always check the tutorial by going to the menu file appendix. I have all these choices. Oh yeah, I think I'll go to the diner. Yes. Have a cup of tea. I'm very much enjoying the presentation of this game. There's been a little bit of gameplay, though the dream logic not quite as satisfying as a puzzle that actually has logic, but I get why it exists. So.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am.
She looks like she's from, like, a different style of anime.
I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
She's got a flower knife.
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Found the murderer.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Could you please put the knife down?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. Right, what I'm going to do before I talk to you, Mayumi, is I'm going to rudely look at every single goddamn thing. Menus! Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper. This will pay off one day. Table. A table! It's going to pay off. Chair. A round
A
chair.
large jellyfish.
No.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
Disposable chopsticks. Disposable chopsticks. Let me have a look at the goddamn knife. Kitchen knife. There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle. Yeah, flowers. Are you not going to acknowledge the flowers? Poster! A beer out on the wall.
She's cute.
Stay on the...
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
I feel like we're here to do a job, Date. A lucky cat statue. It's what Meowth is based on. The lucky cat. That's right.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition?
You've got a what? I can't do the accent. The Meowth accent. So I assume Meowth has a different accent in Japan. Been a while since I've seen the Pokemon.
Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
I did not know that.
Is that right?
Bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. A stool. Beer cases. Nothing but a window. An old CRT television.
Think that thing gets any channels?
Unlikely. I do not detect any tuners or antennas.
Could be a local broadcast. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. A swinging door.
A swimming door.
No, a swinging door.
A swinging door.
Okay. Cushion. Okay, a low table. Cushion. A small sitting cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You watching stuff with my eye without me?
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Okay, that's not going to be a reference that anybody who's not Japanese is going to get, is it? Menu. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
More lucky cats. Hey, I think we've looked at everything we need to look at. Let's talk to the lady. Oh no, there's some slippers. Okay. Mayumi. About the weather.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Didn't know about the rain, you see? I was making... tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Illegal customers. Why don't... How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but... Back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
She wearing a hipster t-shirt. Where's your husband?
I think... he went to buy some ingredients. He
Today?
comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Is Ota here?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
He's got a geek jumper.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
Well, you're telling me the nonconformists hang out together? Ooh. Farewell, farewell. It was nice for you to join me, Anishak. I'm going to continue. I will be playing this game specific on Mondays and sometimes on weekends. But mainly, I'm probably going to keep this on a Monday so I don't complete it too fast. But thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you another time.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Yes, tomorrow is Secret of Mana.
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
I think I'm halfway through Secret of Mana. What's the name of the company?
What was it?
Plug? I don't know. I don't. Where I do a plug?
I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Oh, Pluck! Haha! Oh, Pluck is a game I'm making. There's a program called Game Maker, and I've spent the last year and a half, I think, maybe 2 years making a game. Very slowly I've been making a game. Oh yes, yeah. So yeah. Oh, it should be on my Thursday. I need to update my schedule. I've switched Wednesday and Thursday around. The Wednesday is now going to be Fatal Frame. Thursday will be Pluck. Why does Ota hang out here?
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Fair enough.
Ota says it all the time.
Ah.
Goddess.
So my worry with doing horror is I had a lot of friends tell me, John, you should do a horror stream because people who like horror, really like horror, do horror. And I'm like, well, I'm not the most like, I'm kind of cold. So I'll be like, there's a spooky thing going on in front of me. And I think people who watch horror like to watch people go, there's a horror thing going on. But yeah, I'm happy for you to join. Pluck, I don't know if I'll be streaming or if I'll be doing offline. Like that's an inconsistent stream because some of them are just really boring and I just don't think anyone will watch the boring ones. Although it's just me programming and people can hang out, I guess. I've got to get used to what I think people might want to watch. And maybe just do programming on the weekend so I can just do more interesting stuff on stream. But yes. Tomorrow's Secret of Mana. Wednesday's Fatal Frame. Thursday's Pluck. And Friday's Mist. Which is... Hi. Good night, Honey Shark.
More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her.
Thank you for joining me.
You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Oh, wow, I completely missed that.
Yes.
Are you a witch?
Just look. You'll see what I mean. Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
We don't walk to places, we zoom! Oh, we can probably... There's a delivery slip attached to it. Let's read the slip.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Okay, presumably we should be able to... have a box. There's a delivery slip. Oh, he doesn't want to use his AI, I guess. He's got an X-ray sight, but well, I'm really curious of what. Auto does, but I don't want to do it. There's a counter. The counter. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. A kid's chair. So I'm seeing all these things I never noticed before. So is this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her
Which
name?
witch?
I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere.
X-ray the package.
She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Okay. About Shoko. I decided to ask about Shoko just in case. brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
You don't have one either.
Not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
Right, now let's x-ray the... Oh, yes, sir. Package. Nope.
Date, there's a paper slip on that card. Why not try enlarging the image?
Didn't we read that a second ago?
Inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Well, I was trying to, but... There's the name there.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal.
You'd think it'd have some sort of packaging.
The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
Ota's mother, Mayumi Matsushita. Oh, do you come here often? She's wearing a cute floral print apron. Come to think of it, the knife is also...
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Aww.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school.
That's a weird thing for an elementary school student to have access to, but okay.
He knows how much I love flowery designs.
I mean, it's legitimately identical to your penny.
I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Date, I found some information about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Okay, after you do that, tell me the name of her talent agency.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Let's go to the one place it lets me go.
That's in?
Correct.
Oh, it is.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Right, before I talk to you, I've got to look at every single goddamn thing in the room. Here's a sofa. Sofa. A sofa. It's a sofa. Promotional videos of the agency's talent that are playing. Nothing dirty though. This isn't that sort of kind of company. Right, Not you. Move back. Not you. Not you. I don't recognise any of those. But the one after that... Nope, it's in a random order. So Lemniscate 2 has a poster of this lady on the wall. Lots of magazines in that rack. Let's see. How to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. I don't think it'll be of any help to you, buddy. A vending machine full of drinks. A door. There's probably an office back there. A door. There's probably an office back there. Get a seat at the high table. The company's logo. Lemniscate. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. I don't think you needed to add that detail, but okay. A plant.
Dante, look! Ants!
Actually, how could you even tell from this distance?
Look at them go! Yay!
Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
There's an abstract painting hung up.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
It's an abstract painting. A plant. A large window. Pointing out to the most boring view possible. I mean, I guess it's the corridor. But... A low table in front of the sofa.
Hey, Iva. What do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
I mean, as long as I don't get fired, it's fine. Ota's laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Also, I feel like it would affect your job.
Damn it.
What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
You're a fan of Acehead.
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
I can't... I'm trying to look as smart. I can't... I can't quite do that smug. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop that now.
Excuse me?
Did you look at me?
No. I'm kinda busy right now.
You know what? That's a rubbish thing to say as a police officer anyway. If he doesn't want to look at you, try and find another way to communicate, buddy. Can you tell me what about last night?
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant?
I don't need a warrant to have a conversation with you down the station.
Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
Ah, I don't know. It could be Japanese law. Okay. This is the type of kid I hate the most. I'm not going to punch the child. Won't even look in my direction. Just typing away on his laptop. He's just typing. Okay, I'm assuming the game won't actually let me... let's save my game then. Okay, we have Renju. He's male, 37, April 13th. Entertainment company maid cafe manager. Likes unusual things, just likes ordinary things. He enjoys songwriting. He manages the entertainment office, Lemniscate, and the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket. He's the ex-husband of Shoko, Nadame, and Mizuki's father. He's been Date's close friend for 5 years. Miyumi, 54, August 31st. Part-time worker, likes floor patterns, Ota and Takira. Dislikes witches and everything that a witch does. Likes cleaning the shop and making soy sauce. Has skills in everyday cuisine. Did you have any skills? whatever. Obscure puns and everyday cuisine. Mayumi is Ota's mother. Over 30 years ago, she and her husband took out significant loans to open Matsushita's diner near the Kabasaki district. She's been running the diner ever since. Lately, her memories begun to get spotty. A building in Kasumigaseki, a Kyoto district, Tokyo, adjacent to the Metropolitan Government Building used by the National Police Force, the MPD, and the Science Division of the MPD. Anything else? Aphonia. Medical condition in which a person cannot speak, usually from some kind of stress or trauma, similar to muteness, and not the same condition as aphasia, which is a loss of the ability to understand speech entirely. Interesting. A large hospital in the Minato district. Let's see again. Hurt my foot, and I wonder what I've hurt my foot on. I like that it tells me the file size, as if that's important nowadays. It's a very kind of futuristic thing to do. It's kind of neat. Okay, we've been playing this a couple of hours. I'm tempted to leave it there. I think next time I'll probably just want to play the game earlier so more people can be around. But let's punch him first.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Kick him.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Does Tessa refer to ASET?
Okay, we don't have a warrant to take him to the police station, but we are allowed to legally look at his laptop.
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
A young and up-and-coming super genius author, multiple award winner, Tessa's future husband.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
Yes. It's called Twitter. I quite like that as a fake Twitter. Twitter!
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting ASET and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a strawman sock puppet or false flagging.
Fair enough.
This kid is pathetic.
I mean, it's still illegal to do that. No, it's not illegal to be a dickhead on the internet. I mean, it's illegal to look at his laptop without his permission, like that.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell ASET
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
Nah, what are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
We'll finish this scene. Actually, I like the idea of keeping these at 45-minute increments. I might go on for another hour. Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
So Tessa is ASET with the letters jumbled.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
That is backwards, okay. When did you start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Maybe delete those accounts, because it's still weird.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
I like that the AI memory is sort of going, yay! I'm so happy! Oh, there hasn't been a murder recently. I'm so happy now. Not a care in the world. Yeah, he's 24. Kind of a loser. Bit judgmental. How do you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Yeah, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
How do you know her?
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
We might not have submitted it.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
It's your second eye. Well, I suppose it is your third eye, actually.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Can you provide a detailed account of last night?
Around 8:10 last night. I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Rubbish cop. Just keep him happy. Data, you're not don't be judgmental.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Why did you use a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Go get the phone.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
Hello?
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
What's the eye thing called? Not mitochondria, something like that.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
He said. Are you acid?
Let me confirm something. You're ACED, right?
Let's play a game! Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? ASET!
Fierce!
Upset? Regret? ASET!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? ASET!
Okay.
Yay! A-set, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
What is your relationship with Ota?
Relationship?
How do you know
Like
him?
a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
I don't know if I can make mistakes. About the sock puppy.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Depends who, how old are you actually?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
I recommend that as well.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Yeah, that's what? Can't you psychically speak to Aiba?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, sorry, I asked her if she knows Mizuki.
Mr.
If she's
Okiura
friends.
runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter. So we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. She doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark, like she was when she was trapped inside the merry-go-round.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
About ace it.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
About Shoko Nadami. Took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Ota.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
I guess we're leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Yes, we shall certainly never see that girl again.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Huh?
See you kids later.
Not that phone.
Where you going?
To do my work?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
No. No.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
No.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened.
Watch the news then.
Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
So, okay. Yes, the receptionist does have big boobs. I can see that now. And I guess he would have seen it when he walked in the room. She doesn't even seem to be a person I can... Oh, can I talk to the rest? There's a receptionist with cube... Yes, we noticed that before. Something wrong?
Oh, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
What were you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
I've got a magic eye that can hack things. Magic eye, delete the video, please. Iber? Iber? Could you... Iber? Like, we illegally hacked his laptop. Go into the cloud and...
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me.
Yeah, delete the video. Go into the cloud and delete the video, Iber.
She really is quite the seductress.
That's not... No. Okay, we'll save the game. We're going to continue this next time. I think, yeah, I think we're good here. We don't need to finish this all in one night. Cost me lots of money. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. We'll continue next Monday. So I've been John Proxy. I'll probably cut this up into a few episodes. I've been having... let's look at our files, I guess. Yes, I've been John Proxy. I've been having an AI, the Somnium Files adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.